Chat GPT is an advanced conversational AI model developed by OpenAI. It belongs to the GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer, family of models. GPT models are based on deep learning techniques and specifically use a transformer architecture, which allows them to understand and generate human-like text. Chat GPT is designed to engage in interactive and dynamic conversations with users. It has been trained on a vast amount of text data from the Internet, including books, articles, and websites, to develop a general understanding of language and knowledge across various domains. However, it's important to note that the responses generated by Chat GPT are based on patterns and examples it has learned during training, rather than on real-time information or personal experiences. The model works in two main stages: pre-training and fine-tuning. During pre-training, the model learns to predict the next word in a sentence by analyzing the context of the previous words. It utilizes a massive dataset and powerful computational resources to train on a wide range of language patterns and concepts. After pre-training, the model goes through fine-tuning, which involves training on a more specific dataset with human feedback. OpenAI uses a combination of supervised learning and reinforcement learning to fine-tune the model's behavior and ensure it aligns with desired standards. This fine-tuning process helps make the model more controlled and reliable in generating responses. During a conversation, when a user provides a prompt or asks a question, Chat GPT processes the input and generates a response based on its learned knowledge and understanding of language. It aims to generate coherent and contextually relevant replies, leveraging its pre-training and fine-tuning to provide meaningful interactions. It's important to note that while Chat GPT can provide helpful and informative responses, it may occasionally produce incorrect or nonsensical answers. It doesn't have access to real-time information and may not always be up to date with the latest events or developments. OpenAI continues to work on improving the model and addressing its limitations to provide more accurate and reliable responses. Here are some additional details about how Chat GPT works. Transformer architecture. Chat GPT is built upon a transformer architecture, which allows it to process and understand the context of words in a sentence. The transformer model consists of multiple layers of self-attention mechanisms that capture relationships between different words and their positions in the input text. This architecture enables the model to handle long-range dependencies and generate coherent responses. Context window. Chat GPT typically considers a fixed context window of previous conversation history. The model doesn't have inherent memory of the entire conversation but relies on the provided context to generate relevant responses. The size of the context window may vary depending on the implementation and platform. Tokenization. Before processing the text, Chat GPT tokenizes the input, breaking it down into smaller units called tokens. Tokens can be individual words or subword units, allowing the model to handle both common and rare words effectively. The tokenization process enables the model to represent and manipulate the text efficiently. Sampling and beam search. When generating responses, Chat GPT employs different strategies. One common approach is sampling, where the model randomly selects the next word based on its learned probabilities. This can lead to more diverse and creative responses but may result in less control over the output. Beam search is another strategy that explores multiple possible continuations of the conversation and selects the most probable one based on a predefined parameter called the beam width. Beam search tends to produce more coherent responses but may be less varied. Prompt engineering. Users can shape the behavior of Chat GPT by providing explicit instructions or specifying the desired format for the response in the initial prompt. By guiding the model with clear instructions, users can influence the output and obtain more relevant answers. It's important to note that while Chat GPT strives to provide accurate and helpful information, it may occasionally generate incorrect or biased responses. OpenAI continues to refine and update the model to enhance its capabilities, improve its understanding of context, and mitigate biases. Feedback from users is crucial for identifying and addressing these issues, allowing the model to evolve and provide more reliable and trustworthy interactions.